life. All right, this was quite interesting. The only reason I wanted to bring it to you, so the story is that more Polygon NFTs were sold on OpenSea than Ethereum for the last 2 months in a row. So we're not saying actual amount of money spent on Polygon NFTs was more than the amount of money spent on Ethereum NFTs, but the literal number of NFTs traded was more on Polygon than it was on Ethereum. Okay, so that's quite interesting. The reason I wanted to bring it to you is because I specifically said about Utes and DeGods, I think last week or the week before, that I believe that it's a massive mistake for Utes to be moving to Polygon, that they were bought. They only did it for the $3 million and all the rest of that. And that Polygon, although I'm incredibly bullish on the blockchain for onboarding Web2 brands and for the speed of transactions and ease of use, I'm not bullish on them from an NFT perspective. That was what I had said 2 weeks ago. I do still maintain that theory, very much so, and I believe it. However, I do think in the interest of transparency, it's important to bring a story like this to just show that Polygon NFTs are on the up, maybe not floor price wise, but more Polygon NFTs were traded in the last 2 months than on Ethereum NFTs. And that's quite interesting to me. Yeah. Would you have guessed that, Cade?
No.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I would not have.
Right?
That is incredible. Damn, bro. Dude, I need to do more research on Polygon, and I know a lot of people are very polarized on that decision of whether or not Polygon is potentially the future, or if Solana is gonna, take that number 2 spot or whatever. Bro, too many big players are building on Polygon. Like, Polygon's gonna fucking win, and if that's true, Utes is gonna demolish, bro. And I've said it before, and I'll stick with this. I think Utes is 10 times the brand and the project of DeGods. I know a lot of people hate me when I say that. Who was it I said that to? I said that to Burden the other day on a podcast, and he was like, "No shot, bro." And I was like, nah, dude, Utes is going to take off way harder than DeGods, in my opinion. On the long term, I think Utes will blow past.
Have your opinion. Screw everyone. If you believe something, say it, and you could very well be right. Who knows?
Floor might be lower. Floor might be lower, but also they have more in their NFT. But they also, dude, their brand is so good. Their art is phenomenal. Like, the DeGods is decent, but like the Utes art is really, really good.
Yeah, but I do think it is going to push them down to be on Polygon. If it was minted on Polygon to begin with, that's a different story. People knew what they were getting. I'm saying if I was holding it as a Solana NFT and I was told it's going to be moved to Polygon, I personally wouldn't be happy for the short term. Medium to long term, maybe. Who knows? But I mean, it is interesting. Polygon's one to watch. And I did say this 2 weeks ago as well. I mean, Starbucks launched with them, Meta, Facebook, Reddit, all these Web2 brands, all of them that are coming in are going with Polygon. They are doing something right. I think for reward programs and literally for what blockchain was made for, I think Polygon is very, very good. It's quick. The gas is. I'm saying I don't think it's bullish for an NFT per se, but I do think the blockchain is brilliant, and I think that Polygon is going to be absolutely instrumental in moving this mainstream. Like we're seeing, all the big names are launching on Polygon. I'm not saying NFT necessarily, but like their Web3 initiatives, they are using Polygon to launch them.
Yeah, I think I like Polygon more from a building perspective than like the trading perspective in the short term. But that's crazy, those numbers.
So if you look here, you got 20.4 million on the BNB chain. This is for the whole of January. You've got 17.5 million on Polygon. So this is active addresses, right? Not money. You've got 16.3 million on Phantom. You've got 9.3 million on Solana. You've got 7.6 million active wallets on Ethereum. And then you've got Arbitrum, Optimism, Avalanche, Ronin, Celio, and Terra, all with under a million. So yeah, definitely interesting to see. So this doesn't necessarily have to do with NFTs. It's just active addresses that are using the blockchain or those particular blockchains, BNB, Polygon, Phantom, whatever, to do transactions. And this is an important chart to watch, Cade, for what we were talking about, mass adoption. Because yes, there's going to definitely be overlap here. So some people that have BNB will also have Polygon and a Phantom and a Solana and so on. Also within the ecosystem, some people will have multiple wallets, and some people might have as many as 20 or 30 wallets. So it is hard to know from this how many people are actually individual active traders opposed to duplicate traders and things like that. But if you add this together, just back of cigarette, just looking at it now, 37, 40, 56, 66, 73, call it 75 million active addresses. And then maybe say a fifth of those are not duplicates. I mean, again, who knows? So that's 150 million people using blockchain technology at the moment. Sorry, 15 million. 15 million people using blockchain technology. Maybe they don't even know they're using it. But that's quite bullish. I think that's quite good to see, right?
Yep, I agree.